How's it going, everyone? It's CodyBPyrotechnics and happy 4th of July. Today we got the big stuff. Believe that. This is literally the largest firework display I've ever set off on the 4th of July. Now, all of this crazy plug brand stuff aside, look at all the consumer firework cakes we have over here. We got everything from the no-abs to the 500-gram cakes to these giant zippers here at the end. This show is gonna be awesome. And let's not forget about these two, because this is everything that I brought out here. And as you can see, these right here are the big guns. All right, so let's show you all the fireworks we got this year. So we'll start down here with the massive zippers. This one here is called Gatling Cell. It's a 72-shot cake. Underneath that, we've got the Office Party. I think we use that one every year. Then we got American Spirit underneath that, Amazing Ballet by Winda. The Fire of Revenge, that's a 195-shotter. And Beautiful Night by Happy Family, that's another one that we use every year. Then over here, this one's kind of new. It's called the Sound and Light Show by Brothers Pyrotechnics. Underneath that, we got Rapid Fire and Miracles Happen, which is the largest zipper on the market. Now, moving on to the no-abs, we have a whole bunch of them. We like to get a bunch of these every year. So this is the Wizard of Odds. Underneath that, we've got I Want You and Bombs Away. This one here is All Shells Possible. Underneath that is Uncle Sam and Red Riff. Then we got Maze Runner. That's a new one I didn't have last year. Hooch by Brothers Pyrotechnics and Nishiki by Happy Family. Then we got the LOL by Brothers, Ghost Killer by Raccoon, and Happy Ending. Moving on down, we got a new one here called 1000 Horsepower by Legend Fireworks. And then underneath that, we've got the Captain Jack. I also use that one every year. We got Hot Rider. That's a classic. Manic Energy, Battle Cry, Power Rangers, All Shells Possible again. Did I get two of these? I sure did. Black Gold, Firefall by T-Sky, that's a new one. Heart of Gold here, kind of a weird one. It's got these like rocket tops on there. 2-inch shells. Captain America, that's a classic. Bad Boy and Mortar Madness. Now moving on to the 500-gram cakes, some of them go straight and some are angled. We have Tornado Warning, Rock the Flow, Patriots Pride, Temper Tantrum, and then we have some pro cakes too. I picked these up. I think they were gonna use these at the Star Fireworks demo, but instead of that, I got them for this show. Arctic Blast, American Spirit, Nishiki, and One Night Stand. Boxing Match, This Is Getting Good, Big, Bigger, and Biggest. LOL by Black Scorpion. Out of This World, Smokin' Aces, 36-shot loaded cannon, 64-shot duty, 25-shot dash in the flash, and a pro cake by Black Scorpion underneath that. Then we got the 20-shot Geronimo here. This is like the smallest one we have. We got the Amazing by Happy Family, and again, another Proline product underneath there. Now, the Proline stuff, you do need a certificate to be able to purchase. I can't remember the website off the top of my head, but I believe it's pyrotalk.com. So just go there and you'll figure out how to get it so you can purchase these larger fireworks. 15 shots Pyro Addict. We got Victory Ring. I actually have two of them. The other one's down here. I did build this kind of barricade this year, so we're gonna have to work around that. That's just in case anything tips over. Desperados and another Black Scorpion pro cake there. We've got Big Color by Happy Family. I don't know if you can see that. We got a big one here, 80 shots by T-Sky. This is called Guns for Hire. And then the Dark Lord underneath that, that's one I use every year. Big breaks in that one. And lastly, Our Salute to Liberty. Now over here is where it gets real good, so let's show you all that stuff. All right, so these right here are the big guns, otherwise known as plug brand. So none of these I actually purchased from Star Fireworks. That's where I got all the stuff you saw on the left. Pretty much all all of them are 1-1 cakes or like a really large bore 500 gram cake. So I went ahead and got the rifle mag. It's one of the prettiest ones on the market. We'll show you the canister shells and stuff later. I'm not gonna pick those up, they're really heavy. Now this one here is called Endor, and it's a 192 shot 1-1 cake. So you point it that way. This thing kind of fell apart, but I mean, as you can see, those tubes are huge. Bike Monster, this is a huge bore cake. We got the 100 shot Death Star, and if you saw my video the other day, you know why it's in this show. Sheriff on the Road, which is ironic because you don't want the sheriff to show up on the 4th of July, but we're lighting this one off. This one right here is like too big to pick up. Actually, screw it, I'm picking it up. So this is like what we're opening the show with. This is called the Master Roaring Peacocks. And this is one of the craziest 500 gram cakes I've ever seen in my life. All right, next to that, we got Gambling. And then we have 2 of these ones by Black Diamond Fireworks. These are called Mafia. To complement that, we've got the Demonic Corona Color Edition. And then we got the Right Before Your Eyes, which is like the Mafia boss. None but boom in there. Before we show you that Proline stuff, let's show you these. So this is what you call a compound cake. So as you can see, this is literally the largest stuff that we have out here today. Each one of these is by Rockio brand Fireworks, and they're well over 150, 200 shots a piece. So what happens in here is they're set up like slices. So there's like 4 cakes in this one box, and then you connect them together with the quick match, which I have tucked down here, because if you don't do that, if you don't tuck these fuses down, you risk the last shot in the cake blowing it out, and then it doesn't continue the rest of the cake. So make sure you're doing that if you're using them in shows. But we've got not 1, but 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of these Rockio brand massive 1-1 cakes. By the way, a 1-1 cake means it is only packaged 1 per case. So when you see this, this firework is literally the size of the box that it ships from China in. And yeah, I think these are gonna be really cool. This is the first year we've ever used these on the 4th of July. Now, this is some Raccoon Proline. You guys might remember the 100 shot instant salute cake. So I have 6 of them going up for part of the finale. That's 600 shots of salutes right here. Now, as if that wasn't cool enough, I've also got these 25 shot angled red strobe to salute. And we have 5 of these going off, so that'll be another 125 salutes. It gets better. We have the instant whistling to thunder right here. Another 6 of those. So these 6 combined is another 150 salutes for the finale. And then these canister shell racks each have 24 canister shells in them, and each of those shells is an actual canister shell salute. This is gonna be one of the best, if not loudest, finales I've ever done. And then to top it all off, so like after all of that fires, we hit these really noisy 3-inch NOABs at the end to go out with a bang. Now, the 2 milk crates are just some random shells that I fused together, and I actually used tape on these, so hopefully we get better continuity. As you guys know, I'm a zip tie guy, but this time I used tape and then a zip tie on top of it. These are just some noise shells and some double breaks, so I just kind of thrown them up. These were some leftovers, but I figured this would be a good addition for somewhere in the middle of the show. By the way, I have this entire display scripted already, so I will get you a shot of the script after we get some of this set up. Now take a look at the 4th of July fit. I got the socks, the shorts. I even had shoes on earlier, but they were kind of hurting, so I took them off. I got this thing. I got this from American Wholesale Fireworks. And would you know it, I have some brand new merch. So take a look at little firecracker guy here, and this isn't the only one. We also have one where it's an eagle. So you guys like little firecracker guy? Well, take a look at our American Eagle right there. Yeah, these shirts are brand new. We're doing a limited release on them, so they will not be available forever. But if you're interested in picking this up, this is my brand new merch. I've never done this before. Be sure to check out the link in the description to see where to buy it. And I just realized that I forgot to show you these. So we have the 72 shot Centaur and the compound cake Wookie. These are 2 of the largest ones we brought out here. And again, this is stuff that I brought for the show. We're gonna have an absolutely nasty finale this year, so stay tuned. You guys wanna see the good stuff? So as if all that wasn't cool enough, take a look at this. So I've got 10 strobe rockets going up for the opener of this show. That means this is gonna be the first thing that goes off. Additionally, I brought out 4 of the loudest rockets on the consumer market. That's also going up first thing in the show. When I say this is gonna be the loudest show we've ever done, I mean it. Firecracker dude, buy it, buy him. Firecracker, get it while you can. Get it while you can. Firecracker dude is a limited release. He might not be here next week, so you better buy him while you can. All right, so every year I like to give kind of a little recap as to how the year went. So on June 29th, my daughter Macy turned 3 years old, which is absolutely nuts. She's like this tall now, which is kind of scary. Time goes fast, guys. The other thing too is somewhere around June 15th, I came down with bronchitis pretty bad. It actually put me out of commission for an entire week. So I know you guys didn't see a lot of that from the video perspective, but just know that this year was like the hardest year it's ever been for me to get content out for you guys. A lot of the videos that you've watched over the 4th of July season, I was on like 10 different prescribed medications and it was just an absolute nightmare. And also my cough still hasn't really gone away. So in between takes and every time there's a cut in the video, what you're missing is me hacking up a lung. And that's how it's been for the past 2 weeks. So yeah, this was not ideal. Worst time of year possible for me to get sick because a lot of the videos I do, I have to get out before the 4th of July because I'm busy working on this show. So I can't really, you know, edit and upload other videos besides this. Now with that said, the rest of the year was great and I would like to thank you guys for your continued support. 1.2 million subscribers. By the time you're watching this video, it'll probably be more. I just can't thank you enough for sticking with me over the years and just thank you so much. Now we got some fireworks to set up, so we'll get back to you in a moment.
These are my musical instruments, distraction.
All right, so we just tested continuity and everything is green. This is a 7-channel display, so that's a lot of cues. Everything is green. So everything you're looking at here is essentially part of the body of the show. So we've got like zippers and really large NOABs that are gonna be going off. Now the Rockio brand Proline compound cakes, that's actually part of the opener. So this is the first part of the show right here. Rifle mag is included with that. And then the zippers that are around Endor are gonna be firing with some of the NOABs that we just showed you. So this is all for finale. It pretty much fires consecutively. I will show you the script here in a moment, but we've got 72 canister shell salutes. We've got the 3 NOABs that are all boom. We got 5 of the red strobe to salute pro cakes here. Those racks are part of the body of the show, so they're actually gonna be firing with some of the NOABs and the zippers. The raccoon cakes here, I'll explain this in a minute when we look at the script, but these are all 100 shot salute cakes. So that's 600 shots in total. These 2 NOABs are also nothing but noise. Those fire with the Mafia boss over there. 150 shots of more salutes, but these ones have a whistle tail, kind of sketchy, so we're gonna brick them. And then back here behind the retaining wall, we've got the Centaur, hope that's how you say that, and then the Master Roaring Peacocks. Those are the biggest bore cakes we have in tonight's show. We wanna make sure they're behind some sort of plywood to, if they do tip over, it'll hit that plywood and redirect the shell up instead of forward. Rockets are the first thing to fire, so we got the strobes and then these 4 right here. They're all quick fuse together, so this should be absolutely insane for the opener. And yeah, that's the show. Now let's show you the script. All right, so this is what my script looks like. You can see we open right here with that volley of 10 and 3 strobe rockets. I separated these because I was gonna do 3 for the opener and 10 for finale, but I figured it's probably safer to just send them off the first thing. Then we got those 4 salute rockets. The rest of these, this is all the pro cakes, some of the stuff I brought out here like Centaur and Rifle Mag. We run into those compound cakes by Rockio brand. Cue number 18 is on a different page. I'm not sure why that happened, but that's compound number 4. Then we come over here to channel 2, where we've got these other compounds. Now, everything you're looking at here, like the NOABs and the zippers, I don't actually have them named, and that's because we're just firing them consecutively. You can see that I ran it here that 2 will fire every 20 seconds. So if you look at these times, like at 17 minutes in the show, 2 items are gonna fire, a NOAB and a zipper, okay? And then I set the duration on each one at 20 seconds. So it's gonna be like one constant finale out here. And that just goes on for several pages. Like I said, that's our body of the show. Then we come into some bigger stuff here. This is what I like to call a fake finale. Nobody here knows that we're doing that tonight, so they're gonna be caught off guard when they think this is the finale. This is where we have, you know, those canister shell racks that are right here. So those cans in there, some of them are salutes. And we've got some larger cakes like Sheriff on the Road. And then we come back to, you know, more volleys of NOABs and zippers for a little bit. It'll kind of psych them out, like, why is the show lasting so long? I thought that was the finale. Then we hit them with this. So those red strobe salute angled cakes, I have them firing every 9 seconds. So one will start here at 30 minutes and 20 seconds. and then 9 seconds later it'll hit another one. So it's a constant buildup. We repeat that all the way through the 100-shot cakes, which is what you're looking at right here. Those 100-shot cakes fire instantly. So I put the duration at 4 seconds because the time it takes for the igniter to hit the black powder, send the shell up into the air, and do that salute volley. I figure by that time, 4 seconds will hit the next one. So you can see 3105 and then 3109. So 4 seconds later, consecutive, that's gonna be 600 shots of salutes, absolute nasty. And then we have this instant whistling to salute. You can see it here. Those actually all fire at the same time. So that's this right here. And lastly, we end with the salute no-abs. I ran out of cues, so I actually had to add a channel. That's channel 7, and it's only got 1 cue. That is our last no-ab. Now that's what our firework display looks like. It's all finally set up, and we are gonna have drone footage again this year, but it's gonna be a little different, so check this out. So this year we have not 1, but 2 drones. This is the one that we had last year, and it was by itself, but this year we have another drone, and this one here is actually gonna be flying in circles around the fireworks show. Well, this one gets really high up in the air, and we'll get that wide shot. Check it out, guys. This is gonna be the smaller one, so this one flies around the fireworks. And this is the big boy. Look at that camera on there too. Wow. Look at that. They're both up there. They're just chilling. There's one right here and the big one right there. That's wild. We've never gotten footage like this before, guys.
Someday soon, these will be hunting us.
Well, we hope you guys are gonna enjoy our show this year. This is what, your like 4th year doing it too?
My 4th year out here.
Should be a lot of fun. We will see you guys at showtime. Here we go, strobe rocket. crap. Oh my God. Well, I sure hope you guys enjoyed my show. Happy 4th of July. Yes, obviously something went really weird with the finale, and I'm gonna be doing some investigating to figure out why that happened. I thought I had the times down on the script, so I don't know if I did that wrong, but something definitely did not work there on the finale. It was supposed to happen in stages, but either way, it was loud, it was epic, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for another epic year on the CodyBPyrotechnics channel, and we'll see you soon. Also, don't forget, get the new merch.